Mitchell Z. I just wanted to come back with a curly update. It's the end of August, it's Labor Day weekend, and I'm enjoying all of the warm weather that we're still having here in Colorado. So I've been rocking a lot of wash and goes this last couple weeks. I did notice that I experienced a little bit of change in my curl pattern. This little piece of hair was like this a little bit before I straightened my hair last, but it just does seem like it's a little bit more pronounced. But overall, I think the rest of my hair is looking pretty good. I did also give myself a trim though, so I've kind of noticed that the heat when I straighten my hair does take its toll on my ends with, you know, relaxed hair, curly hair, any kind of hair. That's true because that's the oldest part of our hair. But I started feeling like after this last time that maybe the hair straightening is something that I'll time it so that it's around the same time as when I give myself a trim, because then that way I'm trimming off those ends anyway. So I did give myself a trim. I trimmed more of the bottom section off around this side too. Up here, I don't know if you can see this, it's a little bit looser. These I have been frustrated with for most of the year now. Like since the beginning of the year, these have been loose. So there's still the same amount of looseness, I don't really know how to describe that, since I've been straightening my hair. My most recent videos are from when I straightened my hair in April. And then the last time I straightened my hair was May, the first weekend of May, and then I wore it straight all that week. And then I didn't do that again until July. For about a week I wore my hair straight in July, and then I straightened one more week this month. Overall, I think I've retained most of my curl. I just recently got out of the shower and I applied a lot of leave-in conditioner while I was in the shower, and so that's all that's in my hair right now. I'm still using the Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, but I'm also noticing that the Aussie Moist conditioner is also a good one for leaving conditioner in my hair. But what I am still doing though is the leave-in conditioner, Paul Mitchell. I'll apply some castor oil, and this is the castor oil that I use. I've been purchasing the larger bottle of this, so I still have a little bit left there. Basically that's sealing in the moisture from the leave-in conditioner, and then I'll go back in with my hair gel. So I just picked some of this up at the grocery store. This is the crystal one, which is not my favorite, but it works. This is the one that I like the best out of their line. It's the argan oil one. It's pretty much the same process as in my wash and go video, but I just add the castor oil now because I noticed that helps to combat some of that crunchy dryness that happens with the hair gel. But what I've been noticing is that throughout the rest of the week, I can keep my curly hair going by just getting in the shower. You know, I'm getting ready to go somewhere, I'm gonna take a shower, I'll go ahead and wet my hair, and I'll either apply more oil to my hair, maybe hot 6 oil or olive oil, something light like that, or I can go ahead and put my leave-in conditioner back in. And I'm not talking a little bit of conditioner, like, you know, a nice palm full of conditioner on this side, and then another palm full on this side, and then I make sure to get the front and the back, and that's what I did this time. Hair is soaking wet, and then I can go ahead and get out of the shower. Now I notice it does dry a lot faster if before I do all of the conditioner step, I squeeze my hair out and get most of that water out. I mean, that's common sense, right? But sometimes I forget to do that, like today, so I know this is gonna take a long time to dry. But for the most part, it gives really good hold, the conditioner, because I sort of have a little bit of the product from before. I sort of have castor oil in my hair still. A lot of the hair gel is starting to rinse out, but there's still a little bit of it hanging on. So then all I have to do to refresh and go is just apply some more conditioner. Yesterday when I did this, I actually got a compliment. I was in the store and somebody came up to me and they wanted to ask, you know, what products did I use, and her hair was up in 2-strand twist at the time, and she was saying ever since she moved here, her hair has been so dry. Moving here to Colorado can be a shock on some people's skin, their hair, even, you know, just living at elevation like this, it's really different. So I kind of just gave her some suggestions, you know, but I was like, wait a minute, that's like the first time I've had a really good compliment like that, because sometimes with the hair gel it gives you this really crunchy hair look, but yesterday when this dried, it was so soft to the touch, but I still had the curls. So that's what I'm doing right now. I can get away with that right now, but when it gets cold, I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. I'm not saying that I'm not going to wash and go when it gets colder, but I'm probably going to have to put my hair up into like puffs, and I don't know, I might just have to stretch it out with braid outs and things like that. I have a lot of shrinkage though too doing the conditioner, so I think that's the only drawback, is I don't get to see as much length. But here's this, and here's this side. So I think with the trim this time I did do, I want to say at least like a ½ inch on the bottom. And so what I did is, in order to get the bottom to match up, I took this part like around here and I put all of my hair up. And then so I took this side and I twisted it, and I took this side and twisted it. And then I just stretched the twist out and I just cut what was at the very bottom of the twist. And I did that on both sides. Judging by how my hair was when I was wearing it straight, it was pretty much even all the way around anyway. So by cutting an even amount off on those sections, I knew I was getting about the same effect. And then in the back, I just took all of that back section with the crown pinned up, and I tied it into a little twist, and I just snipped the bottom of the twist. And then I just let the rest of the hair down, because I don't really want to cut any more of this top section. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with it, because it looks like, it just looks a lot thicker to me, having those two areas being a little bit closer together. As for the bangs, growing them out, it's taking a lot more effort than I was aware. Whenever I use the heat, this area is still prone to things like this. And I did go ahead and trim about a ½ inch off of this section here, because there were a few more strands like this. So this in time, I'm going to get around to snipping that. So I'm not really worried about it. As you can see, I'm just like, whatever. You know, I can kind of just push it back. A lot of times with the bangs anyway, I end up just taking them and pinning them back some kind of way like this. Or I'll do a flat twist band all the way around from ear to ear. So I'm not really that concerned about it right now. I guess I'm just frustrated with how long it's taking for my bangs to grow out. They appear to be really short, when in actuality, you know, they do come down quite a bit. So the only way that I can actually see some of that length is like if I go ahead and twist them and then just let them dry in the twist, or if I braid them or something like that, and then they'll hit about right here, which is about more what I want. But I think in order to do a wash and go style and have them hit about right here, I think they actually have to like hang down to here somewhere before, because they just bounce up so high. That for me is the only thing I'm not happy about right now with my hair. But it's one of those things that in time, you know, I'll be looking at this video like, wow, look how short my hair was back then, because, you know, it'll all even out and get to where I want it. But I just wanted to do this update. I haven't really updated on my curly hair in a while, and hopefully I'll have some other videos coming soon. So until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.